Hello everyone and welcome back to PAX and Recreation. And today, you see the waifus, you know where this is going. And so today we are doing Digimon again. So I don't often do that much about Digimon because of two reasons mostly. One is, well, I don't get my hands in that much Digimon stuff. I have some, but you know. Also, I don't play proactively Digimon, so I have one of my philosophy is like, unless I'm like specifically attracted to like a product or something, I don't want to buy it just for buying it. I prefer to leave it for the fans. I like Digimon, but I can't tell you like out of memory like all the Digi Evolution trees for like Angelwomon, right? Like, I don't know. So with that in mind, I was walking down the street, walking to the store, and I saw this and I was like, well, I mean, maybe for a short video on the channel, that's kind of a cool thing to open. And therefore today, we're going to open a Digimon card game, Digimon Adventure Box 2, English version, AB02. One thing that I like about Bandai Namco card games and all that is that they always have like the code names for the product like very visible, like they do the same for Dragon Ball, for Digimon, I think for One Piece as well. It's like, oh, obviously this product AB02, which I don't know if it's good or bad compared to like Magic and Yugi or something. Like Magic is like, you have like a line of products like Bundle, Jumpstart, Collector, like whatever. But these games do so much weird stuff that it's like, oh, well, this is obviously a Digimon Adventure Box 2, so AB02 kind of. You need to put the references there. I don't know. They do the same for One Piece and whatnot. The reason why I was like, is because it comes with a little figure of Digimon here. So, and yes, these are kind of random to a degree, but I only saw this one, so I could only get my hands on this one. So, the contents, which they also always, I love that they specifically say what is made in what country, which I guess is for some legal reason, and also say things that is kind of obvious, but they feel the need to say it. So, for example, contents, booster pack, RB01 times 4, made in Japan. Promotion card, 1, 6 types in total. So, as you see, there are 6 types of promotion card that we could get, made in Japan. Digimon figure, 1, there are 4 types in total, made in China. And then it says, 12 cards from 123 types are randomly inserted in a pack. You can play with this product alone. New players should purchase a pre-constructed deck to get started. Due to the nature of the product, multiples of one card may appear, or it may be difficult to assemble a full set. Bandai does not assume responsibility for the future value of the cards, for better or worse, which is interesting. The packaging illustration may differ somewhat from the final product. If you have a question, please contact blah, blah, blah. When playing the game for the first time, please check the rules, and data usage fees for site access are the responsibility of the player. I always love how awfully specific they are about all of this. And then all the normal details like types of cards. This is kind of cool that they specify this in every product. I kind of respect it, to be honest. So this is more of a pointing it out than making fun of it type of thing, right? So now, without further ado, let's get our hands on the Digi world. So let's see. I was raised with Digimon Adventure, right? But also with Pokemon. And for better or worse, Pokemon got the better of me. And I know that if you say this to a hardcore Digimon fan, it's like they don't compare. Also, Digimon was first. I know that the Tamagotchi Digimon was first than Pokemon. I know that, but I love Digimon Adventure. I am one of those weird guys that loves Digimon Adventure 02. So hit me, I guess. And but I think that my love for Digimon went through the window when I tried to play Digimon World for the PS1, and I couldn't understand why I couldn't make my Digimon going to be an Agumon, and then when it was an Agumon, why it didn't become a Greymon and all that. And nowadays I understand why, but back in the day I was like, why this is not like in the show? And it's like, well, there is a reason for that. So I swear that I picked the playmat because I think it's the only Digimon playmat that I have, not in relation to the card list here, but now that I look in detail about this card, well, Angelwomon is here. So nice looking card, too reflective even. It's almost like a mirror to a degree. and has kind of a cool texture too. Kind of completely like slick here, and then with some rough texture here. Not bad, kind of cool. So a lot of text. Let's go. Main, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 yellow Digimon, a Digimon card among them to the hand. Place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order. Then place this card in the battle area. And then it has main delay after this card is placed by trashing it in the next turn, or later activate the effect below, gain 2 memory. So very useful. And then place security, place this card in the battle area. So kind of cool, very reflective. So there is that. And then we get our 4 boosterinos, which we're going to crack right now. As you can see, a lot of packaging, a lot of plastic. I guess we should see this right away. The Digimon figurine. In case you are trying to understand, I don't remember the name of this Digimon. If you are like me, when I saw this box at the beginning, I was like, "Oh, is that Vmon and Gilmon?" And I was like, "Yay!" But then I realized that it's not. And I remember that in Digimon World, my Digimon evolved into this, and I was like, "This is not Greymon. What the hell?" And I don't remember the name of this Digimon for the life of me, which is a shame. But I'm certain that someone will be happy to point it out. But I don't. Sorry, my bad. So if you're looking at this figure and thinking, why the weird base? It stands perfectly on the base, right? But the reason for that is because you can't see the playmat in its entirety on purpose, because surprise reveal. If you never played the Digimon card game, the playmats, even the paper ones, have the, let's call it life points so that everyone understands. Here, and as you can see, mine has both my points and the player 2 points, which are facing the other player. So the idea for this, as you can imagine, because look at the circumference, is literally to put it here and to move it progressively, which is kind of a very cool thing to have. And if the other player also has it, it's kind of cool, and very cool detail. So it's not just a figure for figure's sake, which to a degree it is. Let's not fool each other here, but it's kind of functional for the game, which I appreciate. So now we have 4 resurgence boosters. Let's see what's in store. Again, they do indicate like the probabilities and all that in the boosters, which is something that I enjoy. And it's a Japanese booster, yes, so it's better actually to open it like this, which, to be honest, I don't like, because it feels like if you go too crazy, you can actually harm the cards more. But maybe that's just me. And depending on where these cards are printed, they will smell one way or the other, which I know is some weird thing to say, but trust me, it applies to Yugi, it applies to Magic, it applies to One Piece. It's crazy. So let's see. Yeah, this smells like Japan. Well, actually, it was in the box, right? It was like made in booster packs, made in Japan. Yeah. So, yeah, they smell like Japanese cards. Trust me, if you know, you know. They smell like food. It's weird. So let's see. Xiaomon, which you can make all the Xiaomi jokes you want. One thing that we have to point out is this the first time you see Digimon cards. Yes, they are this pretty. They have all that space for the art. They really want to showcase the art. So if you're like me and I played this game like a couple of times to understand the game and whatnot, but sadly I don't have like people to play it every time. So whenever I buy Digimon stuff, it's just to collect. And for those purposes, these cards are gorgeous. They really just showcase the art. And then the consequence is that the text is kind of crammed at the end, but can win them all. So Xiaomon, Demimeramon, which again, nice art. Everything is foiled in these boosters. Greymon, nice. Obviously, this is one of those where I'm a simple person. I see Greymon, I go raw. That's kind of all there is to it. So very good, nice, lovely. Demi-Vmon, nice too. I'm separating them by color in case you are new to this. Well, that's kind of the reason. Now, these are the option cards. The option cards are different. So in case you're new to this too, like the cards are kind of different, as you can see. Part of the reason why they have like different cuts is because they like you can put like one on top of each other to a degree, right? And that is like evolving in even the Pokemon TCG, but in this case it's Digi evolving, and well, these are DGX. This is the Digimon, and this is an option card. In this case, Garurumon is there. By the way, I think I said this in a video once, but I have a confession to make, I guess. For the longest time in my life, I assumed it was Garurumon because, Metal Greymon, Greymon. Garurumon, Metal Garurumon. I thought it was like two sides of the same coin, and very late in my life, I realized it was Garurumon from like werewolf. And I was like, oops. So Metal Garurumon, the Cocytus or Cocytus breath. Another DGegg, Puyoyomon, not Puyomon, sadly, but Puyoyomon. Tesla Jellymon. All the brands here, guys. So you have Xiaomi, Tesla, everything is here. Chaos Gamamon, very nice. See, a lot of this is why I can't proclaim myself like a Digi fan. A lot of this I recognize from playing like the Cyber Sloth games and all that, like the Digimon story games. But a lot of, like, if you ask me, like the order and all that stuff is like, no. Lady Devimon, which is also in the playmat. Different art style though, but kind of cool. So win Digi Evolving, draw 2. Then trash 2 cards in your hand. Also an option card. So not bad. Palmon, another of the classics. Nice. And first green one. And the crazy card here in the booster apparently is Ulforce Vidramon. Nice. This thing hits hard. This thing reflects so hard you can see the camera. This thing is crazy. Lovely. Nice. Well, I guess it is blue. So there you have it. Now booster number 2. See, like I tried to open them, like I opened all the other boosters and I was like, nope. Comply with the rules. I guess I will. Patamon, nice. At this rate, we may get all the Digimon from Digimon Adventure. Let's go. If we get the Digimon from Digimon 02, I will be cool too. Another Palmon, nice. Shademon. The Shade. This is actually black, not purple. Labramon, which you can guess where the name is coming from. These things are shiny as hell, all these cards. Tapirmon, in some of these Digimon, they didn't go crazy with the names, so it is what it is. Demivimon again. Kanowaismon, nice. Looks very badass. Damn. Simbare Angoramon. Certainly a name of all time. Another Chaos Gamamon. Megadramon, nice. I remember seeing Digimon like this, like Megadramon and so on, and thinking like, well, is that like an evolution of Greymon? Because some Digimon, mostly at the beginning, a lot of them had like a similar visual, like same designer, right? So they had like a strong visual identity, but some of them looked too similar or like too dinosaur-y, so you could assume that it's like, well, I guess they are connected. And it's like, nope, they were not. Aerovidramon 0, like the amount of shit that Vmon just goes through is crazy. This art style, I'm not super crazy about it, but it is what it is. Magnangemon, so we get Patamon and Magnangemon, crazy. And shiny as always. So booster number 2. Damn. I think the moment I like fell off from Digimon, then I kind of reconnected later in life, and nowadays playing the Digimon story games, there's a lot of things that I'm like, huh, and I find myself like reading the wiki and going into a rabbit hole of like, oh, so this can evolve into this and whatnot. But I think I fell from Digimon before Digimon Frontier. And I know some of you are going to be like, what? Digimon Frontier is the best one. It's like, I couldn't tell you. Because I like Digimon Adventure 02 or Digimon 02. I like it. Nice Pokemon. I can't say that I like Digimon Tamers is not bad, but it didn't like hit the same for me. I still watched it and I like it, and in retrospect, I appreciate a lot of the themes there. But Digimon Frontier, I just started watching it and I was like, eh. I guess it has to do with age and what you're doing in your life at that moment, and you just like, I guess I was just into something else. A delicate plan, and you have like White Greymon and Dark White Greymon, or Black White Greymon. But wasn't Gamamon. Okay, cool. Jellymon. Angoramon, so before the other Angoramon that was like two names put together. Hiro Amanokawa, okay, not bad. The sad part is that I don't recognize this dude, so I guess this has to be from some of the more recent series. I didn't watch like Cross Wars and all that, which I'm sorry, I guess. Well, this is red, but this should go into Tamer. Otherwise, I should put the options with the colors too, which I guess I can do. Ruritsuki Yono. And nice. Look at the eyes on that one. Like, look at the eyes, man. Crazy. Purple memory boost. Thing is crazy. I don't remember what's the name of this Digimon. Damn. This is like core memory from Digimon Adventure. Nope. I was trying to like look closer if I could see the name, but there's no name for the Digimons in there. Damn. Purple memory boost. Because purple. I guess let's put them with their colors. So less noise, I guess. And the last booster of this interesting box. Toyagumon, because why not? Blossomon, I remember seeing this. There was also something like kind of mystic. Oh, nice, Gabumon. There was also like something like kind of mystic about a lot of these Digimon, like Blossomon and stuff like that, because you will only see them like in the background and stuff like that. And it's something that Digimon Adventure, in my opinion, did very well. It's like the world building felt very real, like all those weird landscapes with like telephone cabins and all that, and weird Digimon in the background. Like it felt like it was a world, and the guys just happened to be there. I don't like it too much when the world building is like, oh, our protagonists encounter this, and then they encounter this, because it feels like they are the protagonists. Like everything is being served to them. I like to see like things in the background and stuff like that to like see that stuff is happening. Betel Gamamon, okay, not bad. Bossamon, which is the other part of the fusion, I guess. Numemon, this one is two colors, so man, Numemon. I got this individual so much playing Digimon World because I guess I didn't clean the poop. So, well, no, actually, not this one was under some conditions. The Poopmon, I don't remember the name. It was if you didn't clean the poop, but I remember getting this one a lot as well. Cupimon, nice looking card. Hey, Taikamiya V-Tamer. Man, I don't know this version of Tai, but see, certainly, and I watched like Last Evolution, Kizuna and all that, but this Tai looks like legendary Tamer type of Tai. Like this is like when Red appeared at the end of like Pokemon Gold and Silver. Like this is the same. It's like Tai is waiting for you at the top of the summit. It's like, oh damn. And a very cool Omnimon Z-Wart that also reflects like a mother trucker. Like, look at that thing. This thing is as gorgeous as it is difficult to read. It's crazy. And also is gray, so goes here. So, yep, that's the whole. So, again, I'm not a super Digimon person, so I will rely on you to tell me if this was like good pull or not. In terms of like a thing that I bought because I look at it and I was like, I like Digimon, this is kind of cool. I am happy with this, mostly because I was kind of lucky with the pulls for what I appreciate about this. So, for example, I got Tai. You can get better than that. Like one Omnimon, like Greymon is here. Garurumon is in some of the cards. Like we get Palmon, we get Magnangemon. Like I'm happy. And we also get this little figure of this Digimon that I can't remember the name. And I knew it, but I can't remember it now for some cosmic reason. And I think it's very useful. So I don't know if I'm going to play again the Digimon card game, but if I do, this thing is very useful indeed. So I don't know, let me know down below what you think and what your memories about Digimon are. And I think I may open some more Digimon in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you don't miss that. I think there is an anniversary box somewhere in this house. And I hope to see you next time on PAX and Recreation. Thank you very much for your time, and bye.